Welcome back, Soul Tribe. I just ended off with the weekly forecast for this week ahead, saying someone was sneaky and low vibrational, ignored all the off ramps on a highway to HE double toothpicks. They disguised themselves as a friend, and now they start daydreaming about the past that they wanted for you, what they wanted to happen in your life. Let me just proceed with that storyline and see what else Spirit wants us to know. But expect positive changes in your life because you've been doing the work. You detached yourself, you walked away, you carried on working on yourself. Walking on yourself. I want to apologize, but my ego is more important. This person drives past your house. You may need to get a protection order against this person. Yeah, this person is unhinged. They're unbalanced. They took pleasure in your pain. Like I said, someone wanted to get you to go broke. They couldn't compete with you. How do you even do that? We're all different. Why do you compete with someone else? I'm confused about this connection. They wanted to confuse you because they were very subtle and sneaky in their approach towards you. No, this is not a misunderstanding. What you saw about them is true, but they secretly admire you, even though they're trying to take you down. They admire you, but they would admire the broken version of you more than the healed and productive version of you. That is so sick. Your pets are protecting you. Pay attention. Now, some of you might know, like when you hear your dogs barking, you know that there's some person or an energy that's not welcome in your environment, or maybe it's your neighbor's cat comes to you and starts to meow, and they're telling you, hey, be careful, there's an entity roaming around or whatever. They're telling you, I'm not telling you this to become paranoid, but to be wise. Criminal case. Okay, what is this about a criminal case? So these people going through karma. This is what I was clarifying. The justice reversed. The karma for someone who was spying on you at a house, wanted you to be broke. A criminal case has been exposed. It's in the public domain. Everyone knows about this criminal. Tell me more about this criminal case. Exposed. Your intuition already told you that you don't have to be in a juggling act about whether this person is a criminal or not. This person was doing criminal activity, maybe illegal investigations on you, or illegal wiretaps on your house, illegal surveillance of you. If you had to go to the department that deals with surveillance, if there's such a thing in your country, they tell you, no, you know what, you're not a person of interest. There's no reason why this person had a wiretap on you, and they actually don't have a court order that allows them to tap your conversations and to trail all your movements. So this person could be having a criminal case because of that, because manipulation and deception, and possibly the use of dark magic to try and keep tabs on you. Who is this messed up person? This is a person that you left behind, but they're finding it hard to move off from you. There's too many spirits. Tell me more about this, the criminal case. Something is not going forward. Something was fated to stop. Whatever they're doing to you has been stopped by universe. They got communication, possibly from the justice system, because we are clarifying the justice reversed. They got communication that told them to stop, and now they're all heartbroken because they've been stopped. Heartbroken because they could not hurt you. How messed up is that? A judgment has come down. This is like adjudication, a judgment, a final judgment, a court judgment has come down that's broken this person's heart and allowed you to heal. This person gets heartbroken when you're healing, when you're on a path to improve yourself, to become better. 333, as I say that, this person is codependent. They can't do anything for themselves. They can't do anything without their mother, their sister, their aunt, their wife, their girlfriend. They rely on other people, and yet they're still having third parties. They're here asking you out, and yet they want to just put you in a third party situation. This person is not single, and they've got a criminal case behind them. This may be a message for someone who's dealing with a case like this. If this is your case, you heard the pointers and you're like, that is so totally the case I'm dealing with. That is so totally the person I'm thinking about. Remember, if you'd like to book a personal reading or a spiritual cleanse, a distance energy cleanse, you can find my details in the description box down below. Send me an email and we take it from there. All right, let's follow another storyline here. That was quite intense. I thought this was going to be like one of these airy, fairy, light readings, and I was quite shocked with the stark contrast from what I was expecting of the reading today. Let's see what's happening in your environment. What is happening in the environment of the collective? That was dramatic. Your ancestors are here causing the tower. This is your ancestors who've written a judgment, a decree to say, you know what, not with my grandbaby. Bring this tower down. Just let it all burn. No, let it crash and burn. Because my grandbaby is not going to be trapped in this tower. As the one reader said, she said, the one that you trapped in a tower of foolishness. Girl, you got a sense of humor. I had to cackle and laugh. Look at this, two sages, two wise people. We have the hermit, the investigator, seeing something coming crashing down, and you have the ancestor. So there's justice on, with the justice reversed here, with justice on two levels, on the human level, the moral level, and justice on a spiritual level as well, because we have the investigator and the ancestor both looking at something. The investigator is looking in, the ancestor is writing a decree concerning this. What is the investigator looking at? They're seeing some communication, seeing a group of people who are working together. Ooh, and what is this fell on top of the ancestor? The ancestor is seeing how you left a house. How you left a house, or how you left a marriage or commitment, or how you were stopped from celebrating your ancestor. The secret's out. The high priestess first came out reversed. The secret is out. Something's been revealed about someone who was codependent, was trying to get you down. But yet you're the high priestess, you're highly intuitive, you're very independent, and your ancestor is the one who gave you the strength here. Okay, what's the ancestor saying here? What else is the ancestor saying? The ancestor is getting you away. You're getting away from all the drama and the chaos, but you're not doing this alone. You have the help of spirit. You have help of your ancestors to get away from this hot mess. I just heard a few minutes ago, a hot mess is a mess first. Then when it becomes hot, it becomes gooey. It starts spreading all over the place. It becomes a bigger mess than it should have been to begin with. Friday, something could have gone down on Friday. Someone got themselves in a hot mess on Friday because of the action they took previously to get you out of a house. And now your ancestors are on it, and some investigators on it as well. Gemini could have been involved in this whole thing here, and your ancestors are very much on top of what's going on. With Gemini, who's traveling with a blue car. What's this Gemini got to do with Friday? Anyway, your thoughts are being redirected to the positive because your ancestors and the investigator are taking care of business. The detective or the investigator taking care of business. I got Virgo and Taurus energy coming up. Neighbor. Guys, the neighbor energy came out last week as well. So maybe your neighbor has a blue car or is traveling someone with a blue car, and on Friday they did something and a tower came down on them immediately. Let me go a little deeper. Let's find out about the neighbor. During the week, I even wanted to post another reading on the neighbor. And I was just kind of like, that'll be an information download for my collective. Let me wait and see if it comes up again. What do you know? It did come up again. So I am going to look into your neighbor. What is this about the neighbor? The neighbor is lying about you. A huge lie that the neighbor said has come out. Something's coming out. It's not being held back about some conflict they had with you on the inside, like a secret conflict. They were in a white rage, a silent rage against you. Tell me more about this neighbor lying about you, wanting to get you kicked out of a house. Or in the past they did that. They got you kicked out of a house. And because they went running with lies about you, they were very reckless and ruthless. And this was someone who's not cooperative at all. Someone that even if you try to work with them and say, hey, you know what, let's have a group chat or WhatsApp group for the neighborhood. Let's keep the neighborhood safe or clean or whatever it is. This is someone who would go and inform the very elements you're trying to keep out of your neighborhood that, oh, they're planning this now, they're doing that now. What else is going on with this neighbor? This neighbor is now unable to move forth from what they did, and they're losing strength. They're feeling weak. They may be going through sickness because they're a person who refused to transform. They refused to change. Excuse me. And they did something unorthodox, not cultural, not religious, or something that's just not done, something that's really not done. But they were warned, they were advised not to take this action against you. So they didn't listen to the advice of those who are wiser or more experienced than themselves. And this has caused them costly mistakes. This has cost their health. It's cost them money. And now they're wishing that they had never met you. They're wishing that they had never had anything to do with you. But you might not even have met this neighbor, and they're busy sending messages, now feeling like a right old immature fool. Yeah. Last week, the word damn fool came out twice. These two want to come out. Now they've been stopped. Last week, remember, they were sending all sorts of messages about you, back and forth. You can check out the reading for last week's forecast. The neighbor last week was doing a lot of this, talking back and forth. Oh, he's doing that. She's doing that. We saw this, blah, 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 blah. Universe has stepped in and stopped them because your ancestor is right there. Your ancestor is writing the decree to stop them. And now they're being forced to go in a different direction. What's up with the neighbor? And you're not feeling out in the cold. They wanted you to be homeless, to change you from someone who's very independent and self-sufficient and hardworking and humble to a homeless bum. That's basically what they wanted you to become. They wanted to brainwash you into thinking that, no, you'll never get something nice. You don't deserve good things. There's the neighbor. I'm holding a grudge and I don't want to release it. They're a grudge keeper. This is a Grinch. This is the Grinch. But it's time to dream a new dream regardless of what they did, because that chapter is closed. No karma has been served on this person. I'm confused about this connection. So this neighbor acts like they're nice to you, whether it's a neighbor or someone in your neighborhood, yet they're plotting the whole time. Don't hold your breath, honey. I'll never own up to the truth. So even if you ask them, this came up last week, I believe, even if you ask them, no, what were you doing? Why do you hate me so much? Why are you attacking me? What have I ever done? I've never even eaten food from your house. Yeah, they're still trying to bind you with their spells, but it can be stopped. It already has been stopped. So this neighbor is into some sort of spell work as well, trying to stop you, trying to stop someone who they've probably never even heard your voice. You've never even said two words to this person, but Spirit is saying, just hold on, because your ancestors are on it, and the investigators on it. BS alert, this neighbor is going to come some BS, needing help or whatever it is. You got again Sagittarius. Tall, dark man, away a fake smile. This came up in a personal reading that I did as well last week. This is a man who acts like, oh, I'm always smiling. I'm always so excited to see you. But if you see, the smile never reaches his eyes, baby. Their privileges are being taken away. So this person got many privileges by lying on you like, oh, just give me $50 more. I swear I'll get more information on this person. And they just started making up things that they didn't find out about you. But continue to expect positive changes in your life because you have done the work and Spirit is definitely on your side. Let's get one more here. Hey, you must have a golden rule that if someone burns me once, I'm not going to sit around and wait for them to burn me twice, or I need to pull back my energy the minute someone begins to show me some two-faced kind of energy, because you really don't have time for all of this. You're busy working on yourself. You're doing the inner work, and you don't need the extra drama of unhealed people who are just coming through to mess you around. People who are just full of jealousy, greed, and they're skilled in creating all sorts of nonsense and fuckery in other people's lives. Yeah, there's someone who's in your environment. This is what's happening in the environment. They're getting a huge tower moment. This person thought that you're a walkover. They didn't realize that you're a high priestess. You're so independent because you're never alone. You're a high priestess or a high priest. You're a chosen one, a light worker, a healer, a seer, whatever it may be, And they underestimated that element of you. They thought that they could just wage war on you, not knowing that your spirit team, your ancestors, is going to come through. Okay, what are you hoping for in the next 7 days, collective? You want to get out of indecision about how to deal with this sly, sneaky fox who's spying on you. And you might decide to work fast, work quickly concerning this. In the future, you might be signing new documentation and paperwork that will allow you to move forward from this energy what just popped out. And you're going to forget about the past. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to be bound by the ties that bound. I'm not going to walk around in rose-tinted glasses believing that you're really for me just because I've known you a long time. I'm just going to put you in the proper category that you deserve to be in. Relegated to the bench. To the bench. You're not going to be a player in the game of my life. There's a message for someone. You've healed from the heartbreak they tried to create for you. And this is a huge shock. You woke up and you're all healed up and you're like, oh gosh, Lordy, Spirit, when did this happen? I thought I was still crying over this situation, but it looks like I'm all healed up. Okay, what's the Queen of Swords? What are Queen of Swords doing again? Queen of Swords has come out twice. You're putting down heavy burdens. You're closing cycles with 2 tens, making a strong judgment, with judgment and the strength, making a strong judgment about a group of people, whether a group, a family, and you're putting the burdens down. Concerned with this, you're cutting out people who are causing burdens to you. Let's find out more here. What is the Queen of Swords for the 10 of Pentacles? Yeah, you're no longer in a juggling act. You've made a clear decision of the judgment. What's the judgment call you've made? You've realized that someone is a narcissist. They only want you nearby so that they can control you like a puppet. And you're busy healing. You're having the strength to heal, because it takes strength to heal, to let God heal those unhealed parts of you, to open up the vulnerable parts of you and heal. Yes, because someone was talking a lot of nonsense about you, trying to slow you down by the rumors they say. But I mean, if you're going to gossip about someone to people that they don't even talk to, that gossip is just like a lost fart in the wind. No one's going to hear it. It's just going to be blown away, and it's really irrelevant. Yeah. This person has just run out of strategies, because the Most High keeps giving you strategy after strategy. There we go. The justice reversed again. The karma and judgment and justice. This definitely, and the strength. This is strong judgment. You've made a strong judgment, because karma is coming down on the people who are trying to do you dirty, and you've made your decisions about these people who try to do you dirty. What's the justice reversed? Yeah, justice is coming down for people that you considered your friends, people that you used to eat and drink with, people that you thought were your own people. And then you found that you're suffering from friendly fire. The enemy didn't even get a chance to fire at you from outside the camp, because all the fire was coming from inside the camp, coming from the home ground. And now you're stepping into a new world. I think this justice is going to be known. It's going to go worldwide. It's going to go viral, whatever this justice is that's coming up, this karma. Tell me more, Spirit. You've learned your lessons. Now you're moving forward. Yeah, they wanted to bring you heartbreak. Now you're seeing things differently. You're seeing that these people were part of a cult. And they tried to bring you heartbreak so that they could harvest on your pain, on your misery, just like vampires. We told about how vampires go for the jaguar in the movies. It's more like energy vampires go for that feeling you get when you want to cry, when you're sad, when you're feeling down. And that's how they get their points. That's how they get their power each time you're in pain. So you're wondering, why do these people always want to cause me pain? Why are they causing me pain? It's because of the contract they made with the dark side to keep you in pain and heartbreak, so that they could be happy off partying and all of that while you're crying. This could be a group of 3 or more people. Yeah, these people they tried to do magic, but they weren't committed to the magic, because one day they'd do it, the next day they wouldn't do it. They wanted you stuck in having like senseless sexual encounters. They didn't want you to value yourself the way you do. They wanted you to be all over the place, spread yourself thin. In the reading I posted last week, I spoke about someone paying someone to defiled you in some way. Who does that? I mean, I don't know if we can even call that a love scam. It's really dark magic when people pay other people to rape other people, especially if it's a woman paying a man to rape another woman. That is so messed up. I know some of you are sitting there saying, no, sunshine, how could that happen? But here we are. You had the structure and discipline to walk away from a situation that you saw there was a lot of pain involved, a third-party situation that you're trying to be put into. 333 is coming in as well. You're on the right path with the decisions you made, because karma is coming down heavy and hot on these people. Someone could be going down for insubordination. Someone was supposed to work with structure and discipline, and they don't have that. They're going down. And they try to degrade you, to just say, no, I've been with her, I've already done this to her. She's trying to act all holy, but I've done this to her. They try to degrade you. How did that work out for them? They're spying on you, saying that you ain't nothing, trying to get other people to not respect you. But look at this. Yeah, trying to say that they've been your lover, and all of that. This could be a Gemini, but it's not moving forward. The Chariot on its head, reversed. It's not moving forward, because justice has already come in, karma has come in, your ancestors have come in. And they're not getting the wish fulfillment. This is one of those when they wished for something, now they want to backtrack and say, no, Spirit, maybe I don't need that thing at all. They got some message that they didn't want to hear. And they were told that they're no longer protected. So the entities or other people that they're working with told them, you've been exposed, you're bound up, you're no longer protected, you're on your own. Guys, thank you for joining me on this reading.